Welcome back to the Weber Cup. Match 3 is underway between Mika Koivuniemi and Tommy Jones. Could it be another perfect game for the Americans? Let's hand back over to your commentary team, Cass Edwards and Andy Bodfish.
Here's Mika.
Oh, have some of that. Blow that 10-pin away, Mika. Dear, oh dear. Certainly not the best shot in the world. Left the 10-pin standing. And he blew it over.
Not for the first time in this game, but that's still 5 strikes from 6 for Mika.
Just about makes the head pin. There's a bit of damage done on the left-hand side, but there's more damage done on the right-hand side with that 10-pin. Great-looking shot, a great-looking reaction, yes.
Well, that just about sums it up. He caught that head pin very, very thin, didn't he? He got a break. There's Tommy. It's another strike for TJ.
What Chris do, Tommy do. 6 in a row, looking good. He's not going to get too excited. He's been there before, as we know, not only just at the Weber Cup, but many other tournaments and in the United States. He knows the job is only half done. He's hoping that he can retain the reaction that his ball is getting down lane in the back end. And of course, he hopes that he can throw it exactly perfectly time and time again, as he has been doing.
Mika's the highest ranked European player on the current world list. And he strikes again.
Yeah, it's funny actually, Andy, because Mika Koivuniemi comes from Finland, obviously, and we know that. But lots of us consider him almost American now. He's been out there, living out there for so long with the family. He's been on the tour for so long, won so much. Very, very respected player out there. One of the best in the world, if not the best. Chris Barnes will have something to say about that. But yeah, we almost think of him as an American, actually. It's very strange, but yeah, sure. He's a Finn, and that's why he's captain of the European side.
Just a little break to the rhythm here for Tommy.
Well, he's using the air blower there just to cool his hand off, taking any residue of sweat off before he puts those fingers and thumb into the ball. In fact, he puts the thumb in first and the fingers afterwards, which is slightly unusual.
Chalk it up.
But that's not unusual. 7 in a row for TJ, Tommy Jones. I've never actually seen on television back-to-back 300s or consecutive 300s.
Oh, shush, Cass.
Players have done it. You know, there has been 200s in a row and 2 300s in a row, and even in the States, 3 300s and 900 block of 3. But not at the Weber Cup. There's still a way to go, but it's definitely on.
Not, it has to be said, for Mika,
who can only score 280. Oh, get over, timber, somebody shouted. The 710. Split was standing. Not the best shot in the world. Hit the headpin a bit like a wet Sunday afternoon. It's got the rotation of the ball and it just gets out too far. It's snagged in the oil. Light on the headpin. There's the 710. And a little kick from that pin in the channel. And over it goes. Just about makes it. But it can only be a spare, which Mika really didn't need. And you see how much damage it does to his score. It drops down now to 259 if he can strike off. And I'm sure he's thinking that this one is sliding away, if already not gone.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth there, Cass, actually, because it's TJ to bowl again. Perfect so far.
Oh, a full start from Jones. Fortunately, it managed to hang on to the ball. Because if he'd let go of that one, it would have been well, who knows where it would have gone. Could have gone in the channel and been a 0.
Don't see that too often, in fairness.
High backswing, great follow through, and just stop yourself. Very, very close to that foul line. Hangs on to the ball so he can regroup. And just to regroup, he's going to take a re-rack on the pins. So a bit of dramatic action here with TJ sitting on 7 strikes in a row. 1 false start, which won't penalise him, but it certainly could throw his mental game off here. Buries that thumb in the ball. There goes the second and third fingers.
The re-rack didn't hurt him last time out. Question mark over this bowl. Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Well, Andy,
8 from 8 now, Cass.
From 8, it wasn't the greatest shot in the world. It hit the head pin. It certainly didn't make the pocket flush, but he's set up that chain reaction. He's got the reaction in the back end. Look at this ball. It's slightly wide. It's coming back, but it's come back too late.
That's 20 successive strikes now from the United States team. Barnes and Jones.
I'm sure they'll be pleased to hear it. Just fantastic bowling from Jones. There's not much Mika can do except just play this one out.
It's Mika's foundation frame. Gently does it.
The game certainly hurries along when there's a lot of strikes being bowled, and Jones is already up for the 9th frame. Just doing what we call a little bit of gardening there to his bowling ball. Maybe just putting a bit of bowler's tape into the thumb hole, just make sure the grip is perfect for him. He had that false start last time. Just cleaning any residue of dust off of his sliding shoe. Everything's got to be perfect because this is the big ball for him. If this is 10 pins in the pit, he will be standing up. Well, let's say hopefully to roll another one. Fidgeting and fussing, but he's not going to be pushed to start. Everything's got to be right.
Here a pin drop in the Metrodome.
Well, I'm looking for 10 pins to be heard drop with this ball.
He's got it. It's 9 from 9. We are in uncharted territory in terms of the Weber Cup here.
Excuse me for laughing, but that was a Brooklyn strike. He's tugged this ball left of his target by a long way, and look at that, it's crossed the head pin, wrong side, trips the 6 and makes it 9 strikes in a row. Oh, lucky man is Tommy Jones, and he knows it, but he won't care.
As long as they tumble, no need to grumble.
I talked about that one lucky strike, and that was definitely the one. Dear, oh dear.
Tommy knows it as well, doesn't he? He knows it.
And so does Mika.
Yeah, he's needing to stay focused. Something that he seemingly failed to do there.
Yeah, it's all over. He's having a laugh. He's got a split in the 10th frame. That's the 4-7-10. It's a makeable split, but I think he'll probably just want to get this one out of the way and stand aside to let Tommy shoot his next couple of shots.
Yeah, sit back and enjoy like the rest of us are doing.
225. Not a bad score for Mika, average to say the least, but below par for this high-scoring lane. Now let's just sit back and watch Mr. 300, see if he can do it again.
This extraordinary sequence of successive strikes from the Americans. Chris Barnes, now Tommy Jones. Mr. 300 has 3 more for another perfect game. Oh yes.
I'm still watching. Strike number 10 in a row for Tommy Jones. 2007, 2008, 2009, nearly in 2012. As I said on the film poltergeist. He's back. Just can't imagine 2 300s back to back.
Yeah, it's extraordinary.
In the same tournament on television. History in the making, possibly. Come on, Tommy.
11 from 11 for Tommy. Yes, it is. Whoa. We are witnessing something absolutely special here.
You actually heard Tommy shout hook. Now this one has just gone wide of his mark. Great reaction in the back end. Not perfect in the pocket. But I've got another strike, and that's 11 in a row for me, and I'm a very, very happy man.
Paul Moore, 2006. Tommy Jones, 07, 08, 09. Chris Barnes, already once in this Weber Cup 2013. That was in the previous match. We'll take another perfect game. So would Tommy. Keep calm, man. Focus.
Just buried this one in the 1-3 pocket, Tommy. And you've got another 300, one hopes.
Mr. 300, has he done it again? Of course he has! Tommy Jones. Perfect game, number 4 in the Weber Cup. It's the second we've seen tonight, the opening night of the 2013 Weber Cup, and we have seen 2 perfect games. What is going on, Cass? This is bowling of the very highest order.
I'm almost lost for words. Mika bowled not a bad game for 225, but Tommy Jones, Mr. 300, has done it yet again.
Well, your eyes are not deceiving you. Chris Barnes with a perfect game in the first singles of the opening session in this Weber Cup, followed up swiftly by another from Tommy Jones. So United States lead Europe by 2-1. Amazing. Over to Tony.
Thank you. Yes, I'm with Tommy. Tommy, we've always called you Mr. 300, and you've seen Chris do it, and you've done it as well. What is going on? Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. It's something about this lane and all the crowd here in Barnsley, and you know, it's moose season back in the States, so you got to kill the moose early.
2007, 2008, and 2009, you did that. You haven't done it since, but what a return to form. Is there something about the lane this year that's changed?
No, I think it's just Dom. Dom inspires me because they start talking very early, but they quiet really quickly. It just happens, and you know, no, they're all good friends of mine, but we razzle each other all the time, and it's always fun when that happens.
Now, in the 8th, you kind of aborted mission very late, didn't you? I mean, that looked quite hard actually to do. You got a 15-pound ball in your hand, and it was a very last minute. Why did you pull out there?
Yeah, just it's pretty cold in here tonight. My hand's kind of clammy. I feel like Patrick Allen, but I just felt like I was going to lose the ball and stopped at the last second. You know, that was a key shot because, you know, Mika could only bowl 259. If I struck there, then you know, then I just needed 2 spares to win. It's all about getting the point for the team.
Tommy, you've made history. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. 300. Well, what is going on in this Weber Cup? 2 perfect games, 2 300 games. Could we have another? Find out next.